Hey guys, winter in Montana is almost over. Well, let's face it, winter is never actually really ever over in Montana. We're burning some grass out around the pond and down our ditches. Very exciting things happening here at Montana Knife Company. This one right here is super cool. This is the 40th anniversary Stonewall knife for the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. And we did something really special. We put desert ironwood handles on these knives. And so these are gonna be a small limited run that are available through RMEF, not through us. Their anniversary is coming up next month. We're very, very excited about it. The Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation is something that I'm passionate about. I've been donating knives to them since I was a kid. So it's very cool. It's just 10 miles, 15 miles down the road from right here. They're great people and they're doing great things, making elk hunting more sustainable, hopefully for generations to come for our kids. So very much looking forward to that. And it comes with a leather sheath. Very cool custom Stonewall knife.
What's up with the shorts? You getting ready to go on vacation or something?
Headed to Costa Rica, so I'm trying to get my tan on. I'm gonna sunburn my ass down there, but we're gonna go down with the family and relax for a few days next week.
What's up guys, I'm Mark with Montana Knife Company. All last week we spent grinding hatchets in the old shop, doing our decorative grinds on all of it. Now we're back over in the new shop, back into the sharpening room. Well, right now everyone's on break, but this is the sharpening room, kind of rearranged a little bit. We've got our two sandblasters, we have our grinding stations, our buffing wheels, buffing out some handles in here as well. With the hatchets, they're gonna come over here and get loaded onto trays like this, and they'll get sandblasted roughly to about 120 grit, and then that's when they go over. In the room next door, they're gonna get parkerized, and then they're gonna get laser engraved, and then they'll get brought back into here, so we'll put the true edge on them. We are giving away our hatchet this week. All you gotta do is you gotta like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and you'll be entered to win the HELLGATE hatchet that we've been working on. And you gotta sign up for the email list. Don't forget about that.
Hi everybody, I'm Ray. I'm a new knife tech here at MKC. I've been here for about a month and a half, and today I'm working on the MKC med kits, so stay tuned for that.
All right guys, we're out in the Ford shop. We're working on kind of a special project that we can't tell you much about right now, but you might see it later. I forged out these blades, one of them yesterday and one this morning. I'm running them kind of concurrently. They're pretty much the same blade, couple of small adjustments, and I'm gonna be running one all the way through the heat treat process and testing it to failure, and the other one's gonna head off on something cool. So I'm just kind of have a blade sketched out here in soapstone on my table. 9.5 would be here, so I might be a little long on this particular blade. I'll come back. This will just help me for sizing this blade as I forge. I just want to kind of keep track of size and what I want left here for a blade when I'm all said and done. So I'll just use this as a size reference on this knife. This won't be the exact design per se. So yeah, we're heating up this blade, this steel, and I'm gonna actually use my old trip hammer over here. It depends on which day it is, if it wants to actually really work well or not, but it'll help me actually just get some of that steel thinned down. This is a big, thick piece of steel, so when I hammer on this by hand, it's gonna suck because it's gonna be hard to actually move this steel. But I'm gonna get this blade kind of in the general shape for now, and then I'll throw this other one in here as well. We'll kind of work both of them at the same time. Good and hot. then I'm gonna actually thin that down a little more, and then I'll hammer it. There's rust on my anvil. I've been a CEO of a knife company too long. My kids make fun of me that my hands are soft and I got rust on my anvil. There won't be after this project. Yeah, I'm gonna draw that down in dimension just a little bit from there. Look at how wide that blade is. I can still go a little ways because this blade's gonna get a lot wider when I forge the edge. So I think one thing that's kind of unique, people are like, what's so special about Montana Knife Company and our knives? And part of what separates us is having somebody who actually makes knives behind the scenes. Like the CEO of most companies can't actually make the product that their company makes, where I think that makes us a little bit special. That's what I can do. That's what I do. So I think that's kind of a unique thing that's maybe rare these days. All right, so what I've done on this blade is I've actually forged kind of a reverse curve into it. It looks like the edge of this knife will actually be here, but I'm actually gonna force it kind of back up this way. I kind of know where that steel's gonna go. So I pre-distorted a little bit and ran it up. So we'll actually start forging the edge now. I'm gonna take my sweatshirt off because it's gonna get a little warm in here when I do this. So what I may do from here, I'll forge it down just a little bit more, but then for this test blade, I may chop it off and just forge a quick makeshift handle on it. I don't need to finish a handle or get crazy on worrying about the handle because I'm gonna destroy this. I may just leave like a steel handle on it. So this will work for a test handle. I just put a little curve in it. I'm gonna probably test and destroy this blade, so I'm not gonna worry about forging, even on this finished knife, I'm not gonna spend a ton of time heating and reheating the steel just to forge a handle on it. I'll probably just grind it out. But for this one, I'm just gonna grind a quick handle on it, maybe throw some G10 on it, but we're gonna ultimately probably bend and break this blade, so I'm not gonna spend a hell of a time on the handle itself here. We look like here. And so this blade I forged to shape, and then just kind of went and knocked the general shape in on it, and then I will go back to grinding it and actually kind of get the shape of it dialed in where I want it once I'm done thermal cycling it.